Did I do the right thing by telling a customer that if it was okay, I wasn't going to charge them this time? So I had a customer who called me. She was visiting her brother, and her brother is an alcoholic, and had some homeless people living behind his house who kept jumping into his yard and setting up encampments there. So she wanted me to clear out the encampment. So when I got there, I started to do the job, and I saw this lady look like she was homeless. She was walking past. She kept looking over, and so I said, "Hey, is this your stuff?" And she said, "Yeah, man, that's my stuff. What are you doing?" And I was like, "Well, I was asked to come pick all this stuff up because the property owners don't want it behind their house anymore." And they said, "Oh, well, can I take it?" Or she said, "Just leave it alone. I'll take it." And I was like, "Well, I got to get it off the property, but you know, I'll put it in bags for you, and then you can take it." And she's like, "All right, well, just get it in the bags, and I'll take all the bags with me." And so I take it, and then when I go back to the front of the house to talk to the sister who's paying me, she's crying, and she's saying, "Oh, me and my brother just got in a fight. I got to leave right now." She had originally told me that she wanted me to pick up some couches and like a table and a couple of appliances, and then clean out a shed. And so I told her to be about 2 to 3 loads. And so she said to do just the one load today, and then come back for, you know, maybe in a couple weeks to do another load, and then after a couple weeks do a third load. And so I said, "Okay, yeah, we could do that." But when I got there, she was saying that she was fighting with her brother. She had to leave, and she didn't want me to take anything else. This is after the encampment had already been cleaned up. I pulled out some trash. There was a small, like, toddler bed mattress that I had taken out, and it was just a little bit of trash that actually ended up in my trailer because the lady took her items. The homeless lady did. And so you know, the sister was sitting there crying, saying how she's got to leave. She just fought with her brother, and she said, "How much do I owe you just for what you've picked up already?" And I looked in the back of my trailer, and I picked up just a few items, and I was like, man, I could tell her that I want my minimum fee for coming out here. Or, you know, I understand these people are struggling. I understand that, you know, her brother's in hard times. The homeless people are in hard times. She's just trying to do best by her brother, but he's not happy with her because he's kicking out his homeless friends behind their house. And I'm just like, dude, you know what? I don't want to get in the middle of all that drama. So just don't worry about it. Don't pay me. If you guys decide you want me to haul something later, go ahead and call me, and I'll be there. But today, you know, you guys got enough problems to sort out. So I just walked away from it, and I feel good about it. I don't feel, you know, upset, because even though I wasted a little bit of my time today, I wasted about 2 hours, you know, between driving there, doing a little bit of the work, and then driving away. You know, it was a waste of my time, but at the same time, it's like human value matters, and I don't want to make money off somebody else's suffering, and everybody in that situation was suffering. So yeah, I didn't feel good about it, so I told them, just go ahead and don't worry about it today. So yeah, just a thought in business, guys. Whenever you can be kind, just be kind. I know it's all about, you know, running business, and we got to do it smart, but just know your value and know what you have to offer people who are suffering too. All right, that is all.